welcome back everybody to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. I'm Scouse comedian Carl Legacy on a mission to meet the king. It's not going well, quite frankly. That's why I'm stuck here with the poor man's Thomas Green. Yeah. You know what Tom Green is?
Yeah.
I
fucking met him, man.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you guys, like, at Starbucks, they were like, Thomas Green, you both went for the same coffee?
No, it was 2012 Adelaide Fringe. It was my first Fringe.
Yeah.
Doing solo show, and he was there doing a show. I was like, what the fuck is he doing here?
Yeah.
We met, and then he came up with this idea. He's like, come and heckle me during my show in a fucking theatre and claim that you're the real Tom Green. So I go into this theatre. So I go in through the back of this theatre, and he goes, when I start talking about Twitter, just go for it. So I walked in, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm the real Tom Green, this is my town.
My Lord.
And then he got me on stage, and then he's ripping back and forth, and then everyone realised that security hadn't come and got me, so, this is fine.
What the fuck? Just like, you would have been so Australian then as well before you went to England, and your accent got a bit more understandable. I can't say shit, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's like crazy. Yo, Tom Green, I met him in Sydney. He's the man, and he's sound as fuck.
He's so chill.
Yeah, and I met him in Melbourne, and he remembered me as well. I was like,
yeah.
That's his fucking baller, yo.
Yeah.
Because Freddie Got Fingered is one of my favourites. You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Daddy, would you like some sausages? I done a trivia show last night, and it was guess the movie, and that was one of the scenes was the daddy would like some sausage, and I was like, if people know this, they'll know it, but if they haven't seen it, you're never getting that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's fucking
totally.
crazy.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
good,
that's it. Is that why you go by Thomas? Because you don't want to get like
100%.
confusion?
So that year I went, I'm going to go by Thomas, because when I was first starting out, I did like raw comedy and stuff.
Yeah.
I had someone come up to me and like, mate, you weren't on fucking MTV. And I was like, what? And then,
Yeah, I'm 18.
Yeah. I'm like, what? So there was that whole thing of, I don't want to get mixed up, but I want to go. And his name actually isn't Tom Green anyway. It's Michael Thomas Green.
Oh, it's a Joe Blue. Just went a completely different way with it.
He just preferred the colour green.
What is his name? Michael what?
Michael Thomas. I think it's Michael Thomas Green.
I got Thomas Green, shout out, yo. Everybody's giving Tom Green a shout out. Nobody's given Mum's maiden name a shout out.
He would probably have a better chance of getting you to meet LeBron than I would.
That's true though. He met Rodman. He was on that fucking Celebrity Apprentice with Dennis Rodman.
Mate, you're already 2 degrees away.
Yeah,
3
exactly.
degrees away.
You tried to contact Tom Green. Yo, I was in your show, I heckled you. He's like, yo, that's everybody that comes see me. I'm a hack now. I've lost it, I don't have it.
I'll put you in touch with Tom Green, then you then go and meet Rodman.
Exactly.
And you're like already there, but then you're like, fuck, now I'm in North Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're like,
no,
now,
further away.
you're like, you're not getting out, bro. You're never meeting fucking LeBron.
It is so crazy that the Rodman and the Kim Jong-un are like mates.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like, it's so mad. But he was like trying to get Michael first. Then he tried to get Scotty. And then he was like, what, Rodman's on the way? Okay, I guess
We'll give you Steve Kerr. And he went, nah.
We'll give you Phil Jackson, Steve Kerr. We're like, we'll take Rodman, fucking, I guess. That's so good. But yeah, Thomas, almost said Tom again. Thomas is new into my life, kind of like James Harden, who joined the Nets. Keep it basketball.
Yeah.
Like Hard joining the Nets. The big three, he has joined me and my boys' community, and joined my heart, quite frankly. It's good. You're one of the good ones, lad, I'll tell you. You good on stage, sound lad, and you're about being roasted and giving it back and forward.
Yeah,
that's my big three right there.
Yeah, you
that's
have
all
to.
I care about, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's the Me Too allegations.
Allegations?
Not even say it. That's me on the stand when someone Me Too's me. What are these allegations? It's like, that guy's guilty, for sure. That's a joke, there's no Me Too, right? That's if it would Me Too, but yeah, it'd be Me Too and people, look how sexy it is. That's crazy. Not that I'm saying that if you're sexy you can't. Let's move on.
I was just at the end of this pod, I'm gonna fucking Me Too you, can.
I mean, you have got me wetter than I've ever been in my entire life.
You were fucking sweating.
I know I'm sweating bullets. I'm fucking still English at heart. You know what I mean? Your sound, you got the
fucking jeans on.
Ricky Gervais is on.
It is.
Ricky Gervais.
I watched this special. I went, fuck, that's my outfit right there.
You don't have a mic stand, you got a podium. You come out in brass monkey and a podium.
I'm legit not even joking. There's a part in the show where I read out a Bible verse and I was like, can I get a podium?
No way.
Yeah, legit.
That's sick. Yeah, you probably buy that fucking one that they stole from the White House on eBay now. You see that guy who's the funniest? There's so many memes. He's there like this with the fucking podium thing.
Can you imagine people come in to my show at the Brass Monkey and they're like, fuck, this guy has got a Facebook Marketplace the White House fucking elected.
He's got the US Congress podium, yeah. Like, it's a fucking good guy.
Yeah.
Alright. Joe Biden opens for you and shit. But speaking of, I mean, you've not met Joe Biden, but you've actually met, like, I think you've met, like, a very, I mean, in NFL world, he would be an NBA superstar at that level, wouldn't he?
He is.
Jerry Rice. You met
Jerry Rice is considered the GOAT of the NFL. So when they did the top...
He's the GOAT. Oh,
when they
it's
did the top
positions.
100,
It's positions.
Yeah, but when they did the top 100 NFL players of all time, he was number one.
What?
He was number one.
What?
Yeah.
So you met the GOAT?
Yeah, the GOAT. So he's
If you look behind me, you can see a photo of him meeting the GOAT. Look at Jerry Rice, he's pumped, isn't he?
Yeah, oh, mate.
Oh,
It was one.
How long was that?
That was 2013.
Okay,
So it was Tom Green, and then I went straight to Jerry Rice the next year.
Okay.
I was in Vegas.
I gotta ride this train, baby. You come in to Jerry and start heckling him. Fuck you, you're not the GOAT.
Yeah, I was at this.
Because you grew up playing NFL, didn't you?
Yeah,
That was one of your sports, yeah.
I loved it. Or not grew up. I started when I was like, I think I was 20, maybe 22 or something like that, like early 20s, and I went, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to play NFL. And I just did it because I played Madden as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play NFL, like, you know.
Madden was big out here?
Yeah, or not big, but like because
in your group of friends it was.
Yeah, and I think what helped as well was when I was in high school, our PE teacher was an American dude, and he was massive on. He was massive on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we had this Canadian teacher come over to teach us PE, and we had a game of flag football, like non-contact.
Oh yeah.
And it was the American coach versus the Canadian coach, and everyone got into it. It was fucking awesome.
That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah. So that got quite a few.
Who won the game?
Which team was I on? Because we definitely fucking won. No, I think we were on the American team one. Yeah. Because
I had money on Canada.
Yeah. But
that inflation rate, I've lost a lot as well over those years.
But yeah, legit. We played the game. Everyone's getting involved.
Yeah.
And then I went and played football for the Adelaide Eagles for years. Won two rings.
You got the rings?
I got fucking 2 state champions.
That's the best thing about American sports is the rings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Premier League medals are good, but that's fire.
Yeah, and my number and the score.
What number was you?
80, which was Jerry Rice's number.
That's Jerry Rice? Is that why?
So when I met him, I was like, dude, I'm wearing number 80 down in Adelaide, South Australia. He's like, bro, you repping my number? You repping my number? You repping Flash 80? And I was like, I didn't wash my hand for a week.
That's a still photo, but if you look at it closely, he's shaking. No, but that's sick. Was his first question not where's Adelaide? Was that his first question?
No, I think you can believe that we had the sport in Australia.
Yeah, that's sick though.
But yeah, he was
Is with football, American football, is the higher number better, or does it not really matter? It's just like, you know, when there's a lot of football, like in NBA, I guess low is better, and like football, like English football, lower numbers better. Like in American sport, it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Jersey number. Yeah. It's your numbers are what do you call it? Position specific.
Okay.
So. As a receiver, an eligible receiver, you can only have a number from they're usually 1 to 19. That includes quarterbacks as well.
Okay.
But then, so you have like lower numbers, and then from 80 to 89 is a receiver number as well.
Oh, so there's so there would have been a lot of greats with the number 80, maybe or not?
There's quite a few.
Because like with Michael Jordan, it's like
Chris
there's only really like
was
him and LeBron with 23.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
sort of thing, because that was just their favourite number or whatever it might have been. So
that's why quarterbacks you quite often see 4, 7, 12, 9. Like those numbers.
There's only so much to work with. Yeah,
16. They're all the big.
Did they retire the numbers in American football? Like the jersey numbers?
Actually, you know, I don't know, because they do in NBA. Don't they?
In NBA, they do it per team, and sometimes they do it like Kobe's number now is probably retired, like for the whole league or whatever, maybe. But they do it per team. But I guess they do it per team, and
I think they must do.
yeah.
You see, I can't imagine they would have like someone playing for. Oh, actually, I don't know, because if you look at Sanford, I don't know if they've got a number 80 right now.
Yeah, maybe. If you're that good, I guess you. But then you can't hang it in the rafters because there's no ceiling. So it's like, where do you hang the jersey? You know what I mean?
So they've got,
because they don't fucking 70 drones.
Like the New England Patriots have got their championship banners in the stadium, but they hang it from one end.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, do you know what I mean? So yeah.
So how did it come across the meeting him?
It was really chill. Like
No, but it was like, was he doing a book sign?
Oh, yeah. So it was in Vegas, and I was walking through.
Vegas.
And I was walking through one of the. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been the Venetian, actually.
Yeah.
So I was walking to the one where it's all.
Oh, beautiful. With the fucking gondolas in
there.
That's
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But I was walking along, and I just saw this sign. It was like "Meet Jerry Rice," and I was like, "What?" It's just a sign.
What? So you weren't even going there to meet him?
No.
That's a sign. That.
I was like,
literally a sign.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
A sign.
That's crazy, I know.
I was walking through, I saw it. It was like 1:30 tomorrow, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like we leave Vegas tomorrow."
Yeah.
But we were driving. So I was like,
chill, yeah.
So I went, okay, that's happening. So we went back there. So I went into the shop, and you had to purchase Jerry Rice memorabilia. So I bought a little photo, which was like the cheapest one to do.
Yeah.
But it meant that when you line up, they tick your name off, they hand you your memorabilia that you paid for. So you pay for your spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Go up, he signs it, you get to shake a hand, have a couple of photos, talk to him for like a minute, and that's the next
That's sick though, he's a nice guy.
He was heaps nice.
That's fucking,
and then
I'm glad about
that's
that.
when I tweeted like, "So lovely to meet you," like inspiration, and he fucking retweeted like saying, "Thanks for coming out, man." Like, I was like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck,
He
really?
retweeted it, yeah.
That's crazy that somebody that he pays to do his social media retweeted your tweet. There's no way he was retweeted. He's so riddled with arthritis he can't even use a BlackBerry.
Who the fuck is a BlackBerry?
Yeah, African American berry, sorry.
Okay.
In America. But no, but back in the day it would have been BlackBerry then, wasn't it? What year was it?
We had fucking iPhones, bro.
2014, was it? I didn't Nokia 3310, baby. I was not getting rid of that snake high score, not on your life.
You were bragging about the other day about having 5610, a little mini Nokia.
Oh yeah, that was even.
One that your thumb would press like 6 buttons at once.
That's true. You had some people's elbow it just to get the shuffle going. Yeah, it's hard to brag about being poor, but I do it.
Yeah.
Me and Gandhi were the best at it. Oh, but we almost left the bobsled. We gotta stay in this thing.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty good then. All right, well then, I need ideas for me to beat LeBron because I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky when I'm walking down like Vegas or Northbridge or whatever,
you know,
and there's gonna be a sign, "Hey, meet LeBron."
Well, because this shop had like, so it was Jerry Rice that week, and I looked up on their website, and they do it all the time. So the other one was Joe Montana, who's like, now they've said that Tom Brady surpassed. No. So Joe Montana is the best quarterback of all time, but he's been just recently surpassed by Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So they had him signing, then they had like Mike Tyson. It's like different people, different greats
it's
go
Hall
there.
of Fame,
Yeah. So maybe when LeBron retires, you just fucking book a trip to Vegas, man.
Yeah.
And he might be in this shop.
Oh, I'll wait in that Venetian lobby for 7 years. Just on the object. Every time they put up a sign, fuck nah. Brunch,
You're gonna be like
brunch
that
menu,
dog
damn
in
it.
Futurama, you know the Futurama dog that's just waiting at the end for fucking decade for his owner to come back. It's just you in there. It's
What
like
a
great.
dickhead.
You're like, Kyle, LeBron's dead. He died 10 years ago. You're like, he'll come back. He'll fucking come back, lad.
One rule, one ring to rule them all. I don't know why I turned into fucking Smeagol or whatever. Alright, well give me an idea then, give me a realistic. I've tried a bunch of ideas, trust me, I've wrote rap songs, I've threatened to shave my head, I married him last week a celebrant married me and him.
Yeah.
So what do you got for me?
I think what you need to do is you need to get personal.
Yeah.
So you need to create a website where you're going to give him a product that only you can give him, right? So he's had so many attempts and fails with his hairline.
Yeah.
You're going to be a revolutionary hairline product guy, right? And you're going to fucking pitch this project to have his hairline fixed, and then he's going to you have to go through, obviously, you know, your 3 degrees. This might
Yeah,
get
yeah.
you Rodman first.
Yeah, of course.
But then he's going to go to the website, he's like, who the fuck is this guy? And you can be this revolutionary guy. Have you in a suit with your fucking hair?
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
look, you go, he's got hair, I fucking believe him.
Yeah.
And then,
He's got what I don't have. The one thing I don't have.
and I need that.
Yeah.
So then he's going to fucking meet you that way, and then you'll be like, look, dude, you know what? This is all a fucking hoax.
That's pretty good, because I've had somebody said you should donate your hair to poor bald black women in the area that he was born. So that, I don't know why, that was the idea. It wasn't, he didn't say him, he skipped past him to just helping poor bald black women, and then he would obviously, because he's charity, he would get that. But you'll reckon go straight to the source, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's it.
But you need to not be you.
So I gotta clone this pretty much, innit?
Yeah.
And then learn how to transfer it onto somebody else's.
Oh, no,
hair.
I'm not saying you need, that's too much work. You don't need to
Okay.
fucking learn the science and how to do it. You're just going to pretend you can do it.
Oh, okay.
And then he's going to go on your website and he's going to fucking book in a meeting, and then he'll fly you out.
Yeah.
So you won't have to pay for shit.
Yeah, of course.
And you'll get there, you're like, right, how are we supposed to do this?
It's a little awkward. Can you pass me some scissors? What's that double-sided tape? Bring that over as well. Let's do that.
Anyone got any blue tack? We need some blue tack.
Just get a little spin.
You're like, I'm fucking great with blue tack. I put posters up all around cities before.
Don't you put it like that?
Train with blue tack. I can fucking make this stick to your head, bro.
You're damn right. Okay, I like that. But what about, would it look a bit weird because mine's like blondish, dirty blonde or whatever? Or
I just realised...
spray paint it, that's the easiest part of it, isn't it?
But I just realised he doesn't give a shit anymore, does he? He's owning it.
I mean, I thought he was owning it, but sometimes he's trying to hide it. Like he's definitely, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
he's definitely taking photos from down here and shit like that. Like the classic fat girl selfie and stuff down here. Yeah. It's a fat girl selfie. Oh no, the fat girl. No, that would be the worst.
That's all Gene.
Got a fat girl in a tree house? What is that angle? So he's down here, but all the other are up here. He's down here, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's true. It's just that.
How old is he now?
36. He just turned 36 on the
So he's getting.
30th of December.
He's now almost at the age where he should be receding anyway.
Well, it's like they always say, like LeBron needs to turn into like go full Kobe, full Michael, and just shave it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where it's like, and that's like another mode in your career.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you just go off, yeah. Which is sick. And then nobody calls Kobe the bald mamba. You know what I mean? They call him the black mamba.
The black mamba, yeah.
So it's like maybe they did that first, but then it blew over. Which is sick.
He's got like PTSD, doesn't he? Because every time you're like, oh, LeBron, fade away. He's like, huh? What? Fade what? Is he talking about my fucking hairline?
He just drops the ball straight away. What are you saying? What's going on here?
I was saying
Move those cameras off the top. Get them. None of these highlights. He can't even watch himself back. He's at 75 points, but he's like, look at the top of my bloody head. I can't fucking deal with it every time.
He goes, look, I only want the fucking cameras on the floor, please. No fucking camera. Oh, everyone, it's the whole game. You're watching LeBron like, look down here.
You don't even see the basket. You just get this shot, just a dribble, just from waist down. And then the score just changes. You're like, what happened? I don't know. That's what happens when LeBron took over the league. Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'll look into that. What are we thinking for website names? It's gotta be a .org, I guess.
It has to be. Yeah,
It's gotta be. Just
legit.
because I just want the
You don't
information
want
out there.
.net. You don't
That's
want
what I'm saying.
.net.
You don't want .net. Damn
No,
right.
.org.
You don't want .com.au. Fuck that. No, you need.
Hairline legacy.
Oh, that's great. Even the producer popped his head up there. He's gonna be our first customer over there, Evan
Straight up right
That's great. Hairline legacy.
Yeah, and he'll be
Oh,
like,
that's it.
fuck, I want a hairline and I want to leave a legacy. That's
So good.
Done.
And it starts, I'm on a chair, I'm on a call like that, and it's like narrating over me, you know what I
what's
mean?
gonna
Like that.
happen.
Like that.
Is you're gonna
Do you want to leave a legacy and not your hairline? Join us at Hairline Legacies, where we are the goat of hair.
And the part that will sell that the most to him is the fact that he looked at it and he's like, oh, he had the camera above his head and it worked.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a low angle. I want to be that guy.
Exactly. That's so good. Are you sick of dunking on bald people and still not getting the respect you deserve?
Try Hairline Legacy today. You need a British voiceover as well. So
Oh,
it sounds
definitely.
international.
For sure, yeah.
And then
Call
not
0800. What?
Not Scouse.
No, of
No.
course not. What the fuck? Definitely not. I'm not speaking at all till I meet him. And then at that point, he'd be like, he's a Liverpool fan, so it's like, well, here we go.
Yeah.
And then he won't have time to hide all this stuff. So like
Is he a
there and
Liverpool
stuff like that. He owns like 3% of the team.
Get
He's
fucked.
a Liverpool fan, yeah.
What?
It's fucking sick. That's what I'm saying. When I met him, when I meet him, we'll be probably talking football. You know what I mean? Because everybody's talking basketball with him.
Talking
We're talking football, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
Football
That's my
and
aim,
hairline.
baby. Football and hairline. That's it. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Shaqiri, he got injured. He's a player for Liverpool.
Yeah,
he came
23.
back, full head of hair. 23 as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So maybe they're in cahoots with something. You know what I mean? Shaqiri, I'll get Shaqiri first. That'll be easy. I'll get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then get LeBron, and then boom, there you go.
Who
Same number, same problem.
Yeah, and they've both got ridiculous calves. Shaqiri's
true.
legs are fucking.
Yeah, that's true. Like, he's just a condensed LeBron, isn't he? Really, you know what I mean? He's all calf, so that's why they're massive. That's actually his whole leg.
I'm still not sure if it's just the angle we're filming Shaqiri on. It just looks shorter because it's always a bird's eye view. So.
You get the money maker. Oh, that's so good. What is it? What was it again? What was it? Hairline.
Hairline legacy. Fuck, you need to remember your own brand.
I know.
Bro.
Sorry. Yeah. Well, now my mind's just figured. In my mind, I've already went public with the company. I'm 5 years ahead of you. I've sold the company already.
5 years ahead.
I'm on a banana boat with LeBron.
A boat.
Oh, maybe not, because maybe, I don't know if we can get our hair wet. We'll look into that, we'll look into the science and all that. So maybe it's just a hairline legacy, land-based comb overs. I don't know. How's your hairline doing?
It's alright.
Oh, it's alright.
It's
Mine's getting a bit
going.
up here as well, but not
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
That's why I'm like, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't give LeBron shit because I'm not as bad, but I mean, he's gone. When I shaved my head a couple of years ago and I was like, I went really short and I went,
Last time you will do it,
oh, it's a bit, it just looked a bit like I looked like a cricketer.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when they're
that's
like,
true.
yeah, and you're like, oh.
I've never watched the game, but you
Neither
look like
have I.
Freddie Flintoff in my mind, I guess. Then, just look, I guess. Either that or Sachin Tendulkar. Which one are you?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I was thinking of Craig McDermott.
Craig. Oh yeah, good player.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was a fast bowler in the 90s for Australia.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
yeah.
had that hairline that like he left it up here and then it came forward.
Oh
To the
yeah,
little peak, and
yeah.
I just
there you
remember
go.
thinking like,
the
oh.
fucking the little ski
As a
shoot.
kid, I remember thinking, I
Yeah.
just was like, I never want to have hair like that. I will shave my head.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
You hexed yourself, didn't you, with that?
Yeah.
You cursed yourself. The gods were watching. Oh really?
Yeah.
Legacy hairlines coming to a head near you. Coming to a scalp near you.
Do a scalp near you.
Coming to a scalp near LeBron. We were talking the other day at the green room of the comedy lounge when we met in Edinburgh, but then we've been bonding hard since, and like properly and shit. Because I was doing the bombathlon in Edinburgh, so I didn't have time. But Celtics, Boston Celtics,
Yeah.
Here. Yeah. Why again?
Well, when it was the 90s and I liked basketball and I watched Space Jam, it was just Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a kid, because that's all we knew was Jordan.
Exactly.
When I was a 90s kid in Australia, we just knew Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, the Jazz went to the finals twice, but they didn't win, so...
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Man, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, fucking Karl Malone could do with a fucking hairline legacy as well.
Oh, for sure. He could do with a lot of... He's the MVP, the most valuable paedophile. He married like a 16-year-old when he was like in the second year of the league and shit like that. He's got kids everywhere, yeah.
Oh.
But he's second all-time scorer, so that kind of outbeats it. Really,
Wait, he's got kids or he's married kids? What do you mean?
No, like he married a 16-year-old and no, he's not doing a fucking, what's his name? What was the Father of the Year? What was that guy called? Well, not Father of the Year, but sort of t-shirt. Fritz, what's his name? Fritz? That guy?
What?
He had his daughter in the basement and he had sex with her and had kids with her. Joseph Fritzl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
You don't know Joseph Fritzl?
No. What sport did he play?
He didn't. The shooting guard for the Celtics. You don't know? He was like that guy in, what country was it? It was like Lithuania or something like that. This was big news like 10 years ago. And he had her trapped in the basement, his daughter, and he had sex with her. And then those kids grew up and those kids went to regular school, even though their mum, his daughter, was still in the basement and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Keeping it light in the pod.
Yeah. So Karl Malone.
Karl Malone didn't do that. He just he did. Well, this doesn't make it seem like now I'm on Carl's side, but he still done something bad. Like he married a 16-year-old when he was like in his third year of the league or whatever in the small town in Texas, like so nobody fucking even knew. And then he had kids everywhere and shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's him. Let's have a look. Give it here. This is him here at the record show. That's Karl Malone.
What's like, that's mad.
That's
retirement.
I mean,
hurt.
look at that. You're like, of course he did. Whatever he did, he's guilty. You know what I mean? That's horrible. Yeah. That's the shit. And then she was underground, so she came out, and it's like she hadn't seen sunlight in years. That sort of like unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah, that's
shit,
a very Kimmy Schmidt style. So yeah, 90s. Back to basketball.
Yeah, shit. That's why I'm like, you don't have to plan anything for this because we're riffing constantly.
Yeah. I went with Boston because Boston is like, I just go for everything Boston. So I went for the Patriots, I went for the Celtics, go for the Bruins, and the Red Sox. So I just thought like Boston's such a cool city for sport, and I've got family in Boston.
Yeah.
So when I went to Boston, I met some of my family from my mum's side. Because they're from Glasgow, but she's had relatives who left Scotland when she moved to Australia. They went to the US.
Well, what's the is it O'Hagan? It's not O'Hagan, is it?
What was her?
Like the because
What, her family name?
Yeah.
No, Kurt.
It's the same story with some of my family as well.
Oh,
they were in Boston, in Newton South. Do you ever Newton? You were probably in main Boston. They're like 20 minutes outside of Boston.
Yeah,
whatever,
well, we had. I met.
But that would have been crazy right there, didn't it?
Oh man, like the level of fanaticness.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
I mean, you're checking on my grammar. What do you mean?
The level of like how much of like just how hardcore they are with sport is unreal.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. But yeah, so
you went to the Garden a few times, the Boston Garden, the
TD Garden. Yeah. So it was Boston, and I went there, but I went there in that same trip, 2013.
Yeah.
And I managed to get tickets 2 rows back from their bench. So I was on TV.
That's fire.
My mate from uni messaged me and was like, "Bro, I just need to screenshot it because he's watching on
NBA
NBA Game Pass," and he's like, "Fucking,
that's
I saw
fire.
your face." But it was back when like, so Rondo was still there, but he was injured.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce and KG had left and gone to Brooklyn.
Yeah. Ray Allen was in Miami.
And Jeff Green was kind of like the hot ticket at that
Oh
time.
yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was.
And then he had that weird fucking heart
yeah.
thing, and then he's in the league now. He plays for Brooklyn now, but after that, he just became a role player because he's kind of like fucked up his prime or whatever.
Mate, he could throw it down.
Oh, damn right. He had a few game winners as well, like those 2 seasons as well. I remember some big ones on LeBron as well.
That game was against the Cavs, and that was when Kyrie was there.
Yeah. Before LeBron went back.
Yeah. So
that's a good one. Yeah. I mean, the Boston win, I'm assuming.
Only just. I think they only won by like 8 points in the end.
That's what you want. Even if it's your team, you want it to be close though.
Yeah.
You want a game if you're there.
Kyrie dropped like 32 or something. He had a great game. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy being so close to the game and being oh my god. And like I deliberately like, because obviously my accent was even stronger than the ones that I was saying earlier. So I made sure like I'd yell out really Australian stuff. But the best thing I ever heard someone yell out was actually at the Patriots games. It was at the NFL. And there was this sweet lady with her kids and family there. And sort of looked very like petite and quiet. Wholesome, yeah. And she sat there and we're watching the game, and the ref had made a few bad calls against the Pats.
Yeah.
And we're playing Buffalo, like a division rival. It was the last game of the season before playoffs. And she turns and she's like, third thing that the ref had done wrong in a row. Hey ref, I hope your wife knows you're fucking us. And
the lady said this. But she sounded probably exactly like that as well. And we were like, Sopranos?
What? It was so good. Everyone's just dying.
That's crazy,
I
man.
hope your wife knows you're fucking
And then everybody like cheered for the lady.
Everyone's like, And it was just incredible. Like the way that Boston does this sport, it's like it always feels like a pub.
Yeah.
Giant.
Well, it's Irish, innit?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
The
That's how we
Celtics,
love
the
it.
Patriots, all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, and then back in the day, it used to be like the whole Larry Bird was like he was the Great White Hope. Like it used to be like it'd be like white fans and stuff. You know what I mean? Boston was like kind of white and shit.
McHale, and like that was a big great.
Kevin McHale, he's fucking sick. Any relation there?
No. No, I
wanted
to get her dad for Christmas a McHale jersey.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
He doesn't know who the fuck he is. I was like, dude, he's like a great.
I mean, probably fucking one of the top 5 Celtics of all time, maybe top 10 at least. You know what I mean? Like Bill Russell, Larry, and that. But I mean, like how many? He's got as many rings as Larry's got. 3 or 4, I guess. Isn't he? Yeah.
The 80,
because they were there the whole together, yeah. And then he went to.
They were the original big 3.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So
it was him and Parrish, was it? Robert Parrish, I think it was him, McHale, and Robert Parrish, maybe, yeah.
It was, and they had little Danny Ainge as well.
Danny Ainge, yeah.
Yeah.
He runs the whole Celtics now.
Yeah. So when I jumped on board in the noughties, it was kind of bandwagoning because I mean I love Ray Allen. Ray Allen and KG and Paul Pierce and Rondo and Kendrick Perkins and you had James Posey. You had such a good mob of dudes there. And then we ended up snagging Baby Davis.
Big Baby Davis, yo, I love him, yo. He gets the people going. Maybe you don't think you're doing too much licking on the pod.
Yeah, so
Big Baby Davis, it's like you're like, how's he passing the physicals?
I don't know.
Like
Baby
literally.
Shaq, man.
Yeah, oh my god.
But yeah,
he was sick. Well, I saw them live I saw the Big Three play. First time they ever played together, that Big Three in 2007 because they won in 2008. Started that season. Pre-season game in fucking the O2 Arena in London, the big one. Yeah,
fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that was the first time they played together because like the trade had just happened. That was the first pre-season game on the schedule. And they were playing against the Timberwolves as well.
Oh.
Like Jared Wallace went over there and stuff, so they smacked the Timberwolves obviously. But that's where we were like, well, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
How lucky's that, you know what I mean? And I'm not even a big Boston Celtics fan, like my hatred grew on them. But like...
I thought you would have been a bit more affiliated with that because obviously there's that, you know, you got the Liverpool connection with Glasgow Celtic. That's the other thing as well. It's because I grew up being a Glasgow Celtic fan because of mum. I went, the Celtics, and that was another reason.
Yeah, true. Nah, this was more like, I mean, I hated Paul Pierce because him and LeBron had that whole fucking library. And obviously, like
the truth.
The truth, baby, or the truth. That's the nickname ever, though, isn't it? You know that he got stabbed 11 times.
What?
He got stabbed 11 times. I think it was after his sophomore season, his second year, he got stabbed 11 times and still played the rest of the season. 11 times. Like, that's some 50 Cent shit, yo.
Wait. In one hit or across the season?
No, in one hit. I mean, I think you'd be on your guard after the first
stab. If he'd been stabbed 11
yeah.
separate times, I'm like, dude, you need to work out on where you're walking. Like, come on. Like.
You're a millionaire, move out of the rough area. You're in fucking Charlestown, lad, on Harvard Yard. No, but literally...
That was a town reference. I fucking love that.
Yeah, I fucking love that, yeah. That's so sick. That's one of Ben Affleck's best ones.
100%.
And Daredevil was his worst one. Remember that one?
I didn't even see it.
Oh, he's a blind superhero. It's all you need to know.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. I think his mortal enemy was a door. Just couldn't figure it out. Where is the handle?
As opposed to Paul Pierce's mortal enemy who fucking walks into knives.
Yes. Like, literally... I love that you think that he'd been stabbed like every time individually and he just not has his guard down. He'd be like, I'll just lie on this bed of knives.
Fuck, not again. Not again. Fucking third time this week.
I think it's like all in once, so it's like, but I mean, that's like, even if it's a little, I don't know how big the fucking knife was, I mean, like, big, little compared to him because he's not 6'8", but it's like, you just fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy, like.
You think after 3, you'd get it away.
I guess so. I mean, but that probably would have slowed you down as well.
Yeah.
Getting stabbed, yeah.
The guy's just chasing.
Pick up the pace, Paul Pierce.
Come on,
Get a
man.
jog on or something. That's crazy, yo.
It might have been a LeBron fanatic.
No, this was before LeBron was even in the league.
Oh, this is sophomore at college.
No, sophomore in NBA. So I think Paul Pierce went in like 96.
Yeah.
So this is like early 90s, start of 2000s or whatever.
Okay.
And like he had a career year after that as well.
Yeah, right.
So it was like, yeah, it's crazy, but 11 times, that's madness, isn't it?
Well, you're gonna have a career year on a year that you don't get stabbed.
That's, yeah.
You're gonna come back. And
that does help not getting stabbed in basketball. I feel like, yeah.
Like
You know what I mean?
he played the season. That's phenomenal that he played a season with 11 stab wounds. What a gun. Like, do you remember in the 2008 finals when he went down with his knee? And he
had to go in the wheelchair.
He put the sleeve on and he came straight back out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Absolutely carved up in the fourth. And I was like, this dude can just push through anything, man.
Literally, he left it all on the fucking table that night. That was crazy. But yeah, like LeBron spends $1 million on his body every year, and
Just
Paul Pierce just bought like a Kevlar vest, just bought a figure jacket. That's all he's like, well, if I don't get stabbed, I'm good.
He spends $1 million on his body every year.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's just on supplements, never mind training and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. I was thinking like you're gonna be set with Hairline Legacy then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's spending that on his fucking body. You're fine.
That's what I'm saying, and that's just here. I'm covering here, so I need. What's that? That's $1 million. That's like 70k right there or something. You're laughing. We're gonna do I'm not gonna do your top. Oh, actually, Smacks. We'll finish up real quick now because we'll do your top 5, starting 5 of all time.
Ooh,
and then we'll do our top 5, starting 5 Fringe shows to see, and then we're out of here, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna start with shooting guard Ray Allen because it's my favorite player of all time.
Celtics Ray Allen or Bucks Ray Allen? Or Heat Ray Allen?
Oh wait, oh not Bucks. No. I thought you said Brooks, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
I would go Celtic.
Yeah.
Celtic Ray Allen. He's the game winners, man.
Yeah.
I know. Obviously, he had the big one with the.
He had so many at the Celtics. Like that was literally before Klay Thompson. That was probably the purest form in the NBA ever. You know what I mean?
Point guard, Stockton.
Oh, we're going back here. Nice.
Yeah. I just think he's
not just the Bulls boy.
He was the original. He was the original. I think before.
If he didn't play his last 7 years of his career, he'd still be leading the league in assists. Nobody's catching him. He's leading it by like 2,000 or something ridiculous.
I mean, very close second would be Steve Nash. Like his dishes, I love that. But
I'd put Allen Iverson in there, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, okay. But 2001 Iverson.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
step over. Yeah. I'd go Stockton, and I would go Ray Allen.
Yeah,
up the top. Then I want a defensive guy in there, and I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves Kevin Garnett.
Bang.
Yeah.
2004 MVP Kevin Garnett.
I have to go defensive MVP when he was at Celtics. He was consistent.
Yeah. But he was older then as well. You want him in the prime, you know what I mean? I guess.
100%.
Like with a shooter, Ray Allen, doesn't matter. He can be any age.
Now, small forward. I know I can't get Jordan in there now, can I? Because or Ray.
I mean, today's game is kind of positionless, so I would allow it. Like small ball, you know.
You're gonna have Jordan.
Like you can have Garnett playing centre, really, if you needed to.
Yeah. Well, I think I would have a Jordan in there. Because the fact that he could turn a game in his head.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was the first player I fell in love with the sport when I was a kid because of Jordan.
Well, you need a go-to scorer, Stockton to assist, Ray Allen to shooter. KG's doing stuff down low, but you need just someone that can score from anywhere, so that's perfect. MJ.
But my centre...
Michael Jordan, yeah?
Huh? No, so Michael Jordan had it small forward. Then my power forward was KG.
Yeah.
But then my centre, that's the tricky one. That's the one I'm going to struggle with because, I mean...
You don't want to put the poor man's Joseph Fritzl in there, come on.
He was a power forward.
Yeah.
I think.
I love that you're going through the position. I like that.
Yeah. People just chuck people in there.
Oh, people are just like Bugs Bunny.
yeah. Mate. What was the big tall blue dude from the Monsters? I'll fucking chuck. Oh, Sean Bradley. That's who he was.
Yeah. There wasn't much CGI needed for him.
Do you know? I think I would actually. It's a toss-up.
I mean, you got Shaq, you can put Bill Russell in there as well, obviously the Celtics.
But I never watched.
Yeah, that's true. Before your time.
I don't know how old you think I am.
You were talking about the 90s and stuff like that, so I think you're the same age as Jerry Rice. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna have to go. I just have to go with Shaq.
Yeah.
Because 2001 Shaq, when it was him and Kobe, and he threw down that alley-oop.
Yeah.
On fucking Pippen's Trailblazers.
Yeah,
man.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's true.
I think that's I know it's a classic to say, but the fact that he could. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I like that.
Pau Gasol was in there.
Yeah, at one point, Pau Gasol was the best power forward in the league. Like 09, 010, he was like...
You feel sorry for Mark, don't you? You're like, you're not going to be your brother, bro.
I mean, he got a ring, though, and he's probably going to get another ring at Lakers now, but he wasn't... Yeah, it's never like, you know what I mean, yeah. I mean, but the younger brothers, sometimes not the best. Let's do starting 5 of Fringe shows. I'm putting mine in there, obviously, King of Comedy. That's
okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
and
position?
then I'm going to put... small forward, because I do a bit of everything in the show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm a willing passer, I'm scoring, I'm killing it, obviously, you know what I mean?
I'm not putting myself at shooting guard because I've got good form.
I like that, nice.
And I can finish.
Yeah,
bring it home.
okay,
Yeah.
good shit. We got those two. Who we got we need a centre. Who's the big heavy hitter? Who's the big one? Who are we chucking in there for that? Is Mickey D doing a solo?
He's not doing a solo, but fucking, if you go to a late show and see him while you can, because he's only here for another week.
Oh, that's like, it's like the Fat Cave, but it's not called the Fat Cave anymore, yeah.
Definitely.
Comedy Lounge at the Late Show, that'll be cooking as well.
Yeah.
What else?
You know, I'll go for a young'un. I'd say Rudes from Adelaide.
Oh, I've not met that lad yet.
Yeah.
But instead of hair, he has tattoos. So that's badass. Just go for that.
He's good, man. Like, he's just come on the scene.
And he's gay, isn't he?
Yeah.
He looks like somebody who bash gay people. And he's gay, isn't he? That's sick, isn't it?
His show is literally called You Wouldn't. I think You Wouldn't Know It or something like that, or You Wouldn't Expect It.
I thought it was Hello Boys.
And then we've got a fifth one. We need a fifth one.
We need a fifth one as well. It's tell the rappers, don't put the pressure on me now.
No.
We got it 1 minute. We got 1 minute to put
Oh,
this in.
fucking! I'm gonna say Amos Gill.
Mandy Night. We'll put Mandy Night on Amos Gill in there.
Yeah, because his ability to turn over new material and consistently hit new topics with fucking big lines, man, he's awesome.
That's true. All right, I like that. Yo, thanks for Thomas Green. Thanks for doing it, baby.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Recreate the jelly rice. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.